Take one dark night, a creepy house, add a psychopathic farmer, and you get new comedy horror The Cottage. Lord of the Rings' Andy Serkis stars alongside League of Gentlemen actor Reece Shearsmith as a pair of brothers who manage to bungle a perfect-on-paper kidnapping.
Listen, if she's asleep, I suggest we be as quiet as possible so we keep it that way.
But before you run for the hills thinking that this is your average gore fest, Reece says think again.
This is different for a horror film because you kind of get to know the characters a bit before we get them slaughtered. And then hopefully you'll care, and then these horrible things happen to us.
And horrible things do happen to them. In fact, Brookside star and in this film our hostage Jennifer Ellison has quite a nasty run-in with an axe. On the upside, that did leave Jen with an unusual request when it came to picking a prop to take home.
I want my head, but I don't know if I'm going to get it because I don't know what they're going to do with it. But at first they were telling me it was because of reshoots, but now there's definitely no reshoots, so I'm going to see if I can have my head.
So prepare to spill your popcorn because Andy can guarantee a fright.
I've been in cinemas watching, when we've introduced the film, where there have been people squirming in their seats watching some of this, which I think is great. If you can make someone do that, then that's pretty powerful filmmaking.
And this film certainly shows a different side to Jennifer, who may have spent hours in makeup, but it was nothing to do with looking good. It was all about making a fake body double to ensure any injuries weren't inflicted on her, although that was after she'd gone through the horror of making it.
They started with my head, which was totally covered, and because obviously there's a nose, there was no nose, no breathing. It was horrible, it was awful, and I'm so claustrophobic as well, so that was a challenge in itself. And obviously you've got to leave it to set, and then they peel it off. And then the full body one, it took all day. It was awful actually. It was actually scarier than watching the film.
Before you splash out on a family ticket to see The Cottage though, a word of warning. Scary man with sharp instruments aside, the potty mouth of Miss Ellison leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, every day on set we were subjected to her, foul tongue. In fact, when we went to Liverpool for the opening of the film, she personally apologised to her grandmother.